Welcome my dear learners of Standard 7. It's a very good morning and hope you all are fine, safe and sound at home by the blessings of Almighty Allah. Previously, I had discussed with you about the different types of luminaries of the solar system, including Halley's Comet. Today, I am going to discuss lesson 5 and 6, that is our habitat, the earth. And you know, earth has two types of motion, diurnal and annual motion. So first we will know about the earth. You have an idea about the earth. Earth is an astronomical object and also our earth is a planet of the solar system where we live. So dear learners, follow. What is this? We live in the earth. How is the shape of the earth? Can we understand its shape looking around it? Does it seem like a disc or plate? Apparently, the earth seems to be like a plate. It is thought that we and our houses are on the disc or plate. On the other hand, the plate is covered with the sky. So, how is the shape of the earth? The earth is not like a disc or plate. It is round but not totally. The earth is like an orange. And you all have seen the shape of orange. It is expanded east to west. That means middle part is expanded. And the other two parts is compressed. So, our earth is like an orange which is flat at north-south pole. The earth is inflated or expanded in the middle and is compressed or squeezed towards the poles. So, how is the shape of the earth? The answer is given here. Now, you know the surface of the earth and 71% water and 29% land mass. This combinedly creates our earth surface. So, the 3/4 of the earth surface contains water and only one part is covered with the soil. So, this blue color represents, this is the part of the water and this grey color, it is the portion of land mass. So, we can say what is the percentage of the water and land mass in our earth surface? Clear answer is 71% water and 29% land mass. And we can say also the 3/4 of the earth surface contains water and one part is covered with soil and there is gaseous atmosphere surrounding the earth. You know about the atmosphere, it is layered in standard 6. So, dear learners, have you seen the globe? When we see it, we understand that the earth is like the globe and we are staying over a sphere like a globe. But the question is, why not we fall down from the earth as we are staying over the surface of the globe? Answer, it's caused the gravitation. Now, what is gravitation? It's the attraction power between the two astronomical objects. So, its cause is gravitation. The earth attracts everything to its center with this force and as a result, nothing living on the earth's surface falls down. For this reason, we not fall down from the surface. Now, from the lesson 6 and 7, you know the earth rotates on its own axis and revolves around the sun in its own orbit. So, dear learners, it's the true fact that you see the sun rises in the east. The astronomical object, the bright sun, rises in the east and it sets in the west in the evening. Next morning, what you see? again you see that the sun again rising in the east, and it seems to be for this that the sun is rotating on the east to the west, centering the earth. And about this history you know also. In ancient time, man used to think that earth is static and the sun moves round the earth and the earth rotates on its own axis. But actually the sun is static and earth is rotating around the sun. So one example we can use here, that is what is this? This is top. You have certainly played with a top. How does the top rotate? Have you ever seen? The top rotates standing on the pointed head. At the same time, it travels circular or elliptical way, this type of way, elliptical way. This is the path of the earth rotation. So, elliptical way from one place to another on the soil. So, it is the simple example of the rotation or motion of the earth. That means the top rotates standing on the pointed head. At the same time, it travels circular or elliptical way from one place to another on the soil. Thus, we know the earth has two types of motion. So, what is the rotation and revolution? So, earth rotates on its axis, it is the rotation. As it revolves around the sun, it is the revolution. In Bengali, the rotation is anik gati, then the revolution, it is the bashik gati. That means for this rotation of the earth, it takes 24 hours, that means one day, and for the revolution, it takes at least 365 days, 5 hours, or we can say sometimes 365 days and 6 hours. So, the top has two types of motion. So, one is rotate on its own axis and another is travel away on the soil. Like that, the earth has also two-way rotation. The earth takes 24 hours to rotate once on its own axis from west to east. This is called the earth diurnal motion. So, today I will explain the diurnal motion and I will show one example or experiment with you. That is, each day the earth rotates once counterclockwise on its axis. As a result, objects in space appear to move across the sky over the course of day. That means daytime, solar day, 24 hours. This daily motion of the sun, moon, stars and planets is called the diurnal motion. So, diurnal motion comes from the Latin word, that is diurnus, it is daily, and from dies, that is day. So, is an astronomical term referring to the apparent motion of celestial object, the sun, star. These are the heavenly objects of celestial bodies or objects around the earth, or more precisely around the two celestial poles over the course of one day. It is the 24 hours. It is caused by earth rotation around its axis. So, almost every star appears to follow a circular earth path called the diurnal circle. So, what is diurnal motion of earth? So, the earth takes the motion for which earth takes 24 hours to rotate once on its own axis from west to east. It is the diurnal motion of earth. Now, you can enjoy one video, and from this video you will learn something.
Movement of the earth and the moon. We have learned that planets revolve around the sun in a particular path or orbit. Let us learn more about the types of movement seen in heavenly bodies. We shall be studying about the movement of the earth and its natural satellite, the moon. Movement of the earth. The earth shows two types of movements, rotation and revolution. Both rotation and revolution play a very important part in our lives. Rotation. When an object spins around itself on an imaginary line passing through its center, it is said to be rotating around its axis. The Earth is spherical like a ball and spins around an imaginary tilted axis, and this spinning movement is called rotation of the Earth. The Earth completes one rotation in 24 hours. Different regions on the planet get varied amounts of heat and light from the sun. Effects of the Earth's rotation. The part of the Earth which faces the sun receives sunlight and experiences daytime. The other side of the Earth that does not face the sun experiences darkness, and so it is night there. Thus, day and night on the Earth occur because of its rotation. As the direction of the rotation is from west to the east, it appears that the sun rises in the east. It is only because of rotation that almost all parts of the Earth receive sunlight once every 24 hours.
So dear learners, you have learned from here, that is how the Earth rotates, and for Earth rotation occurs day and night, and it is the effect of diurnal motion. So day and night occurs due to diurnal motion. Now I will tell you about one experiment which shows how day and night occur. Follow. Here the experiment of the Earth's diurnal motion. The question can be, how do days and nights occur? This is the application based question. So equipments what? The globe, and it can be one light, that can be candle or lamp or the charge light. So taking these two equipments, we can do the experiment. So first we will observe this globe very carefully. Then we will notice that there is a stick passing through the middle of the globe. You know, that is the axis. So this is the imaginary axis of the Earth, and the Earth rotates from west to east on this axis. Then we will light the lamp and place it on a table or a flat floor. Next, what we will do? Place the lamp in front of the globe. It will be better if the room is dark, and we will consider the source of light as the sun and the globe as the Earth. Now look at the globe. Are all the directions of the globe illuminated equally? No. One side is illuminated and the other side is dark. You can certainly see that the half of the globe is illuminated and the other half is dark. So which half is illuminated? The half that is in front of the light. The illuminated side can be considered as day and the dark side can be considered as night. Now if we rotate the globe slowly, what can you observe? It is found that the dark side is becoming illuminated and the illuminated side becoming dark gradually. But all the time half of the globe is getting the light and the rest half is not getting the light. Thus, half of the earth experiences the daytime and the other half experiences the night time. So, if we keep a particular place of the globe in front of the light and if we rotate slowly, then the illuminated part moves towards darkness and at one time it becomes full dark. If we rotate more in the same direction, that particular place becomes illuminated and at one time it becomes fully illuminated. At that place day returns again. So, like this experiment, the earth always rotates on its own axis. As a result, day comes after night and night comes after day. So, in this way we can prove day and night occurs due to diurnal motion of the earth. So, the question can be, how do day and night occurs? So, experiment a globe, candle or lamp or charge light. Then procedure, already I have told you that at first observe the globe very carefully, notice that there is a stick passing through the middle of the globe. Then light the lamp and place it on a table or a flat floor. Place the lamp in front of the globe. One side of the globe is illuminated and the other side is dark. So, the illuminated side can be considered as day and the dark side can be considered as night. So, dear learners, today up to this you have got some questions from here. So, take the preparation. Thank you all. Stay safe and blessed at your home.